Hi everyone, welcome back to Writer's Dream Coach. I'm Frauke Möbius, German EFT practitioner, coach and therapist and writer. And today I'm going to talk about something that sounds a little strange because it's happened several times now that I meet people who say, "Oh wow, you're an author. I wish I could be an author." And I keep asking, well, what's holding you back? I'm a coach. Hey, I ask these questions. So I said, what's holding you back? Why are you not writing if you want to be an author? And so one of the things that people tell me is that they think they aren't allowed to. That for some reason, everyone else may be an author, but not them. Now, this is something we tend to learn as kids. We just pick it up from somewhere. It's never spelled out. But we pick it up and somehow people believe, well, nah, I can't be an author. Sometimes they create belief systems around that. Like, I can't be an author because I'm not good enough. I don't know the language well enough. I don't read enough. I'm not intelligent enough, whatever. But sometimes one of the underlying things is that they feel they don't have permission to be an author. And um, somehow they also they also don't get it because they don't know who to ask. Now, one of the things I do, and I do that with many clients, I explicitly give them permission to do or be who they want to be. I don't give anyone permission to be a criminal, but um, if they want to be someone, you know, good or productive or just feel better, get healed, sometimes all they need is permission. And you might have found a post on that earlier this month. Permission for EFT to work. This is similar. Um, and I'm saying it now, right now. You have permission to be an author, to be an artist, to be a painter, to do what makes you happy. And you can start out doing it as a hobby, practicing the craft, because every creative art is part craft and part inspiration and part talent. So you have permission to do it. Yes. And of course, sometimes that isn't enough. That's where the tapping comes in, where it really helps to release that old belief from sort of like your body, your energy field, if you're so inclined, and release that limit, because everyone is allowed to be creative. It's part of our essential humanness to be creative. And I firmly believe it's also part of our humanness of being human that we tell stories. So specifically, being an author is something we have sort of programmed into ourselves. It's part of how the brain is wired. We love telling stories, some more, some less. It's a spectrum, but we love telling stories. And this is the way knowledge, experiences, and wisdom were communicated for thousands of years before we invented writing. Um, Before, it was all oral, it was all storytelling and repeating stories and committing stories to memory. But most of all, it was storytelling. And of course, some people were better at it than others, but I firmly believe it's part of what makes us human, that we use imagination, that we create fictional characters, fictional friends, and have fun with it. So yes, you have permission to be an author, and I'm going to put some tapping phrases below so you can play with it. You can tap around with it. Of course, I'm always here if you want some guidance and a session. That's part of being a coach. I help you and you pay me. And if you have any questions, if you have any experiences you want to share, there's a comment section below the post, and you'll find my email there if you have some questions you want to ask in private. And with that, I wish you happy writing. I'll see you next week again. And until then, have a great time and let the words flow.